It was sad to say goodbye to an empty house that I renovated for the final time, but it was time to start the journey south and to the new adventures of our new home in Albury. So lucky for me, I'm still employed by the same company, and I was able to do a straight transfer from Wollongong to Albury. Got to meet the new crew, fantastic team, amazing people to work with. Cardiologists are very friendly and they serve the community very well. So the very next day I put on my ambulance hat on, got a straight transfer from sector to sector because it's still within the same state. Got to meet the local crew, very welcoming, very accommodating. They showed me around the local hospitals and the regular sites that we'll be going to, picking up patients. But all in all, it's the same job. I thought I'd do a bit of an update on life in general right now. I've finally moved to freezing Albury. It was quite a culture shock, waking up to 1 degrees. I didn't believe my phone, but yeah, my toes were frozen and the windows were frosty. So, welcome to Albury. So I thought I'd do an update on what the goal is when I was trying to start up my business here in Albury. So I'm a big believer in you get what you put in. And I was putting in some hours, like after unpacking and after work, or even during work when I had some downtime on the ambulance. So what I did was I put an ad up on Marketplace, just a really brief description on what I can do, and actually got banned because it went against their commerce profile, so you had to actually pay for an ad. So in any case, I've got an ad up, and I was getting a few inquiries, and I got a lot of inquiries actually, because what I did with pricing was I actually upped my price per hour to $60 per hour, and but I also added that I would work a bit cheaper, discount rates for pensioners and people with disabilities. I thought perhaps I can try and target and get to know the community as well. I'm not really in it for the cash. Like, I'm making enough coin working in healthcare as it is. I just really enjoy being on the tools, so that's why I thought I'd just chuck that out there. And yeah, I was getting a lot of inboxes about work and future work. And another issue that I had put forward was I emailed all the agents property agents around Albury, and I've actually snagged one of the big companies, and now they looked at my work online, and now they're lining me up some jobs for property and maintenance. So again, I just put all the hard yards into it. I was emailing everyone constantly. Just eventually word would get around, and I feel like the work that I do speaks for itself, and I think I've got the personal skills to get along with people anyway. So I thought I'd share also other avenues I took in advertising my company. So I emailed organisations and companies that require upkeep, so such as childcare centres, and I was advised by a good friend of mine, Rebecca. Shout out to you, Rebecca. Thank you. To get in contact with supervisors of companies that house people with disabilities. They require a lot of maintenance within their homes. Other avenues I will be taking, I just haven't had the time just yet to get in place, is fridge magnets. still learning the community. I'll find out which sort of areas that I want to kind of work in, or I know could do with some of my services. So I'd be putting out fridge magnets and either pamphlets as well to the suburbs that, a little rundown could do with a bit of handyman work, if you know what I mean. So if any of you guys actually have any further suggestions on how to publicise a company, my company, your company, further, please, by all means, chuck me a comment and I'll take it and I'll see where it gets me. But till next time, hopefully I will get this work probably next week with this big company, and I'll keep you in tuned. And we'll do videos on what jobs I'm getting sent out to. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm of YouTube. So thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.